I've found the other Argonian that came with Spirit and Grizzy. He told me of helping Kurtz, who brought a machine from out of some cave. He also spoke of many ruins. What ruins? He wasn't clear. He mentioned something that made no sense, lost Rama and most Ramo. Now I must talk to the shipmasters in town to find someone named Marlowe. Three Rains Hand, 3rd era 427, day 229, Grizzy's mechanical aptitude has finally won out and I can take Spirit in the Sky to Ebonheart. While we admired the fruits of our labor, he told me that Kurtz had possibly found an important discovery and that he hasn't heard from him in a year. Spirit in the Sky is going to follow me to Ebonheart. This will be interesting, as I've never rowed aboard a Moor steamboat. Spirit in the Sky has safely arrived at the Argonian mission, and now I will see what he knows. What? Spirit says the other Argonian is here?
So, welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryu and a friend. Currently, we are with Latte and Sabrina Cotician, a new companion. Well, it's not so new because it's from a very old mod by Hang Game Hire that's been in the work in a beta version, alpha version even, several years ago, and now it's been taken by a new modder trying to go on with the mod because the original author had to sort of abandon the mod for some health problems, and yeah, the new mod author has done good work, and the mod is very nice. At least in my test, there are very few glitches, and I think it's one of the best companion mods for Morrowind I've played so far, and well, I'm not enjoying so much the mod like it could be enjoyed because it's a mod sort of like Julan, meant to be probably played from the start of the game, so she can leave all the quests and the Neverwinter saga from the start. But I started with my Neverwinter already at a high level, but still even without having the story progressing from the start, the mod is nice because she has actually still a lot of things to say, and even just visiting the places and so on. So all in all, I think it is worth playing, also if you are already in an advanced phase. So yes, the mod is still very enjoyable, even if you don't start playing it from the start of the story. And one glitch I found, but it's not so much a glitch, like something that not every companion mod does, and it's an important thing if you have already a main character, a player character, able and used to jump around a lot with high jump spell, is to have some high acrobatics for your companions, because else they kill themselves trying to following you when you jump around. And this thing at the start I was not able to have added to Sabrina because it has a little glitch in the script. Basically she can disable temporarily for some frame the activation, and this way I was not from the companion Lua mod, I was not able to add to trace her like an actual companion. I have tweaked the Lua script, so now I can recognize her and add also to her high acrobatics, so she doesn't risk her life anymore while jumping around. But for all companion auto mods, if you have a follower that is going to follow the player, it's very it's a good practice to also add some high acrobatics to your companion, because this way you avoid this big problem when the player is jumping very high around. So it's good to have your companion able to, obviously, water breathing, to levitate, to run fast, but important also to add some high acrobatics for this reason, because else it is easy to get the companion killed while jumping around. But having said that, I have also changed my Lua mod, so for any companion it should be now, even for these special cases, should be able now to track the companion and add automatically the acrobatics, so the companion does not kill herself while jumping with the player. Just a technical note, but the rest is almost perfect. I found a couple glitches in the script, but very minor, which is more than what happens usually. So all in all, the mod is very well done, also from the scripting point of view. But anyway, we are here with this new companion.
You're not the Narivaran, but you could become the Narivaran.
Yeah,
What
this
a load
is
that you're done.
not really up to date with what she is, because she's narrowing already, and yeah, there are a couple of filtering that could be done better, like recognizing that play is already narrowing here, or hiding these couple topics must get home when you are not nearby the house city where you meet her, which is Nisis basically. So I would remove this topic, filter it out, for instance when she's not in Nisis, and maybe this one too, because I think he's involved in a quest in Isis, and this character is the orc, which is the attendant of the general in Isis, and so he doesn't move from there, and it is good to have it filtered out, I think, by Nisis. But these are minor things that I will just do next time I tweak the mod, but I think also the author could do these little changes, so these two topics do not keep appearing while you are in other cities or things like this. Anyway, oh, and there's a little conflict maybe with the location, the first location. This is where you find her because she's in a little cave house, and it is in more or less in the same place where another mod, which is the Nisis Mages Guild, Ethereal Mages, something like this is the name of the mod, and it is more or less in the same point. So also I have moved a little the cave, so they are not overlapping, but these are minor things, and a lot of mods have this kind of small conflicts. But if you have both the mods, yeah, they are very in the same place basically, these two things. Okay, let's see the journal, because I think I played a little.
I found the other Argonian that came with Spirit and Rizzi.
Started
He
playing
told me of helping Kurtz, who brought a machine
this
from
mod,
out of
which is
some
a very
cave.
special one. It
He
is
also spoke of many ruins.
an old mod called
ruins?
The Lost City.
He wasn't clear. He mentioned
And
something that made no sense.
I've been a
Rama
little
and most
surprised
Reno.
by this mod, because it is actually a very well done old mod with a lot of quests and a decent writing, and a lot of details and things done in a very good way for the time the mod has been done. And so yeah, I'd like to go on with playing this, and I think probably the original version could be conflicting with Time and Rebuild, like 80% of the old mods, because obviously they were all around wonderful, and Time and Rebuild has occupied, and they still keep occupying more and more real estate around wonderful, also because now we can in theory put things more distant from wonderful, but at the time some old mods have been made, it was not so possible to go distant from the center on the map and have still a playable landmass. Well, it was possible, but without a map basically. So yeah, there are a lot of old mods that are conflicting now, but I have moved this mod and it is now more or less let me check. Should be more or less here. Now this is another one called Anastia, and this one maybe. Oh, here it is. I have moved it more or less at south of where Time and Rebuild Gorn Island is at the moment, in the original position of the Gorn Island. I've seen in the next plans of Time and Rebuild they want to move it right here, so in one of the worst places they could move something, because you know this is a place where there's very little space for scenic ships to travel, and so okay, I really don't understand sometimes why they are always looking to place things to I mean, there's a whole ocean around, or even having this island here. I don't know. I don't understand why they must move it just to. I don't know. I want to stop here because. But anyway, this thing will probably come here in the middle of this area, which is one of the few that was still free from time rebuilt invasion. But for now I have moved this mod right to the south here with no conflict. So yeah, basically three big islands. This is the main, I think, and there's a story about this mission you have to do for the Imperial East Trading Company, which is what's behind the quests you have to do. And so let's try and go on with them. So basically playing with Sabrina in something out of Annabelle and see how she behaves, what she has to say. And also another nice mod, a Lua mod, which is adding casual conversations between NPCs, which is very nice, and it works for generic conversation also with other mods. So they talk about distant lands, what happens, the news and so on. Very, very scenic, very nice. Anyway, let's find the mod because I have a lot of quests still going on. Ah, here it is. Temple. Okay, Lost City. A lot of quests. The main island is called Podolia. And I think we are actually in Ibonart to try and go on with one of these quests. I don't remember what quest. The main one maybe. Yeah. Okay, we basically need to find these codes and we got a hint about where he could be.
Smoke on the water. I worked with him a year ago.
From this Argonian friend.
Helped him move a strange machine to Bogmer. I heard it came from somewhere down in a cave. From something in the cave. What was the name? Lost Rama? Most Ramo? Many ruins all around. You are not the first to ask Smoke about Kurtz. A group of Bosmer asked the same questions, but Smoke did not like them, so Smoke said nothing. They left in a hurry,
okay, so
leaving their wounded shipmaster.
basically
his name is Marlowe. I think one of the
we must
shipmasters in
find
town knows
Kurtz.
where he is. Spirit in the sky. Oh yes.
And in
he is
theory we
alive.
must ask
Big secret he has.
to
Kurtz would not
shipmasters in
Kurtz would
Eberhard
decide who should know and when. Helped build the boat ID.
about a certain
Yes.
Marlowe.
Spirit in the sky. Oh yes. He is alive.
Okay, let's go and do that. So we are already in Eberhard. Let's try and ask around. And I must say, the last version, the updated version of the
I'd be happy.
Lua
My pleasure.
fog mod, the mist mod, is making the mist, the fog shadows added by the mod much more realistic and player centric, and I like it very much. Like you feel real immersion in the fog.
Knife to the
Welcome.
Imperial.
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
And believe me, I live in
Welcome, Breton.
a zone in Italy which is during especially the cold season is very foggy.
Care to see the sight?
So I know
Yeah,
fog
amazing.
very well. And this is much more realistic.
How do you do?
What's the latest word?
Rumor
Oh,
has it that
here-
the skooma trade
Here
is
we are
becoming more
talking
rampant
about
in Balmor.
things.
Another day.
It's a scourge, really. So many lives ruined by that vile substance.
How delightful.
I've heard
Welcome.
whispers that even some officials are involved.
Corruption is a hard beast to slay, especially where profit is concerned.
Well, I must be off now.
Stay safe.
See you later.
A sincere welcome to you.
I love this mod, and I heard that someone is having problem with the mod interrupting companion following, but I not have this problem. Could be also because I'm using the Lua mod, which is tracking the companion, but I don't think. Probably it's more some problem with the companions than with the mod. Or maybe they were using the first version of the mod, and I think it's a problem solved in the next releases. Okay, so let's talk with some shipmaster.
I don't think we've been introduced. Traveler.
She's one
Destination. I can take you
going
from
to all
Edinburgh
the
the great
Ebonats,
city
so
of
I
Old
time
Edinburgh
rebuilt
on the
one.
mainland or west to Teen. Bajunius Nukius. Yet, I ferried that Imperial over to Teen. I don't think I will be taking his business again. He talked my ear off about a whole lot of nothing for the entire trip.
Okay. So we have Bodonius taking a boat to the timer rebuilt area. And when we got there, we will see if we are able to find him. Anyway, for now, what I want to do is
May each day greet you warmly.
find some information
I like what I see. Knight of the Imperial Dragon.
about
How may I serve you?
Shiar Yunin. I and the Chun OK are at your
The-
service. I found
Marlowe.
an Argonian that came with Spirit and Grizzy. He told me of helping.
Maybe we need to talk with gondoliers more than shipmasters,
You decide.
and that should be easier.
Please, go ahead.
How's it going?
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you?
No,
They say a number of soldiers from the region's southern campaigns have settled near there.
Oh, greetings.
You have returned to humor an old woman. How are you, Shiar Yunin? Yes, mostly Argonian fighters, experienced, disciplined, and keeping to themselves.
I'm not sure this is the right filtering of a topic. Curious about it. A strange greeting. Maybe there's some kind of conflict here. Okay, she has nothing to say about...
Evan Hart, East Empire Company. I wouldn't sail for them even if they asked me, and they won't ask me.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure,
Care to see
really.
the sights? Where
Greetings,
can I take you?
Shiar.
Oh, here he is.
I'm at your service.
Queequeg. He's the one having something to say about Marlowe.
Marlowe. Why should I tell you about him?
Okay, let's write this one.
The company has sent me to find our traitor, Kurtz. Marlowe may know about him. The company at? Well, if that's true, you can help me and Marlowe. The southern station manager, his name is Kirillian, owes us 1,000 drakes for shipping expenses. If you retrieve it for us, I will tell you where Marlowe is. Agreed? You can find that no good cheating elf over at Seeks Fishes. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City.
And I have to say that this mod has quite a complex chains of quests. You start a quest, talk with someone, they say, okay, I will help you, but first you have to make me a favor, and then you go to another person, do the favor, and then you are asked to do another thing, and so on. So the pretty complex quests. So a very, very deep mod, and honestly I like it a lot, and the mod feels like it is a more modern one, honestly. There are some glitches here and there, like for instance there are still several cells without path grids, but this happens also with modern mods, especially with unfinished part and so on. So yes, if you are not playing now with Time Rebuild, I suggest you try the original version of the mod, but probably there will be already some moved version of the mod around. If not, I will try and post some link with my moved version, because the mod is honestly very well worth playing. It's called The Lost City, and I don't remember the author. Let me check it. Not sure. I think maybe it's not easy to find on Nexus. But for sure, if you go to my MMH or Morrowind Showcases database archive, you can find a link there to where to download the mod, which is probably in the archived in the Wayback Machine, and there are links for it. But the author is where did I... Oh, Atropos. The mod author is called Atropos, and the mod is called The Lost City. Basically, the description is you work for the East Empire Trading Company in an island. You start in Vivek, foreign quarter. You talk with don't remember the race, but there's a Bolmar near the main quarters docks, and you talk with him, and then start the quest. And you will go to the island and have this very nice quest to start playing. Anyway, let's go on. Okay, so we must get the money for the shipmaster here, and we have to go to the Six Species Tavern here in Ibonat. Oh, and by the way, also I've seen this usual thing. Every now and then I have to fix this script because they go out of sync. I must remember how to fix the mod, but for now I still want to show you how easy it is to fix this kind of problems on the console. Basically, you go more or less where the things floating are, and you check the player position. Basically, you open the console, you click the player, and when you see the player, not easy, but yeah, you must find the way to have the player appear in the console. Not easy because there are a lot of things around. Maybe easier to do like this. Out of the boat. Yeah. When you see player save game, you can use the console and get the position like this. Get pause. And use the zeta letter. And this is more or less where you want your floating things to go. So now we can click the thing we want to move down, like this sack here. When we see the identifier on top of the console, we can use a similar command, which is set pause, with the same number, more or less. There we will use 29, just to use something simpler. And this, when you enter this, the thing should be in the right, more or less in the right position. And the easy thing is that once you have these three commands, that if you have the Lua console, you can just recall using the arrows. You click the other thing like this, and then you just press the arrow up, and you have the command already there. Press enter key, and second one is down, and so on. Very fast, very simple. And this way you can reset the position for the script and fix more or less things like they should be. And same here, I will get the player position again, just to be more precise. Now that I have the player in the console here, I can use get pause again. And now, as you can see, the player is a little higher, so we can use 56 for these two sacks here. So I click the sack and use set pause, like 56. Here it is, same with this one. Right, and we'll do the same here, more or less. That's probably some big big thing about the mesh, the bot mesh here. Okay, so player position 52. Now we click the rest of the sex here and use set pause 52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and more or less. Oh, we will use something more here. 555. Yeah, you don't have to be precise at the unit because they are moving, they are low in the bot. You cannot really see exactly where they go, but that's more than enough to have something very realistic. And so this is the way you can reset this kind of script. The script is usually float something. You can click the bot. Once you have the bot, you can see the script with the ORE usually, and the script is called float2, but they are usually float something. Anyway, we got our quest to progress. Need to go to the 6 fishes in Ebonheart. And this is one of the best signposts I've seen for this tavern, and not only, I think they are from Nigedo.
6 fishes.
I think I have upscaled the texture, but it is still the original and I like it very much. The 6 fishes.
Your bidding, knight?
Well, where is the bell?
Welcome, friend.
I heard the bell. Oh, here it is.
So hard.
Door chime, love that. They are from R0 mod.
I see I
Okay,
stand
To
in
deserve
good
this
company.
honor.
What
we
can I do?
need to find. Maybe here's the one. Could be.
Queequeg wants the money owed to him and
Queequeg.
Marlowe from another station manager who can be found at 6 Fishes here in Ebonheart.
Another station manager who can be found. We don't know the name of. Okay, let's talk with this one.
Excuse me, Breton, but I'm waiting for someone important to arrive with further instructions. I'm sure you understand how it is, when it comes to the Imperial Legion.
Okay, not the right one.
Your bidding, knight?
I must say, I find you most
Greetings
interesting
and
right
salutation.
now. Please, go ahead.
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
Sorry, Friend, I can't really.
This is another mod. Okay, let's
Well,
go
I find myself
at the second floor.
Please, share your thoughts.
Oh, Medea. She is another companion from MCA.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Good
Stay
day.
as long as you like,
I'm
friend.
Agni,
It would be
publican
a
of the
privilege
Six
to
Fishes
talk
here
of
in
presence.
Ebonheart. We
Rivera.
rent beds, and I've got hot
Agni, we are looking for...
Then, maybe some food.
Yeah, hard to say. We are looking for someone without knowing the name. Yeah, let's check.
Queequeg wants the money owed to him and Marlowe from another station manager who can be found at Six Fishes here in Ebonheart.
A station manager. Oh, Kirillian. Okay. This is a little glitch in the mod because the name of the NPC is not written in the journal, so maybe we have been told while talking, but
Your bidding knight? How are you?
Well,
things need to go
wondrous
in the journal,
Share your thoughts.
Feel free. Talk at your leisure.
in my opinion. Always go to the journal. Important information should always go to the journal entry, like the name of people, where they are supposed to be, and when, if there is a when, you can find them. Okay, we found him. Let's talk about the shipping expenses.
I don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Shipping expenses. What about it?
Let's try being gentle first.
A shipmaster says you owe him for shipping expenses. I made a contract with them, and upon reflection, I felt it was not right. So I made an adjustment. That's how I handled it. If you don't agree with that, go and find someone else to tell it to. Oh sure, I will just swim back to Podalaya and tell Zanzabaradab, or one of the sisters, that my mission was held up by a shipmaster with a payment dispute. Gasp, the sisters, which one? The old woman? How do you know them? Never mind. Here. Take it. Now get out. 1,000 gold has been added to your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City.
We did scare him.
Goodbye.
Okay, we got the money, and now we can pay
Greetings.
the shipmaster.
Your bidding knight?
Oh, let me check if we are able to actually see the chime moving a little while we open the door.
Some striking deals left and right. I wonder how the other houses...
Yeah, a little.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure.
Oh, no, stop ya. Okay, I was running too much.
Care to see the sights?
Queequeg!
Well, have you got the money for our shipping expenses?
Yes, we got it.
Shipping expenses. You've got our money? All right. I can transport you to Podalaya. You'll find Marlowe aboard the Nelly. Tell him I have the money, and he'll know you're on the level. 1,000 gold has been removed from your inventory. How can I trust you not to keep all of the money? You have a point. However, it is you who works for the company, that wretched hive of scum and villainy, whose employee withheld our payment. I think that's all we have to say about that. Now that it's settled, I will transport you if you want. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City.
Okay, so now we can travel to the island.
Queequeg and Marlowe's grievance with the company has been resolved. He says I can find Marlowe in Podalaya aboard the Nelly.
Podalaya, okay. Aboard another ship, probably. And okay, one important thing. The original mod, if I recall correctly, is only accepting a player, a vampire player. And personally, I have removed this limit because so far also the mod is not something that from a quest story and so on, there's nothing really that suggests you need to be a vampire to play the quest. So also that was something not really needed, and personally I have filtered out this thing, but probably the original mod require you to be a vampire. Yeah, not very good, because the mod is not really related just to vampire things. So this is not needed probably. Okay, number, goal, yes we have it. We talked already. Okay, next step. So will be $44. Okay, I think we just need to get the bot. Not this one, sorry. It
Greetings,
the key.
Okay,
so let's talk about Marlowe. Yeah, he lives in Villa. So it's not so super 100% clear, but obviously we have talked about it. We need to reach the island. The logic things to do now is to get this traveling option and go there. It costs a lot of money because I have companion, I have moved the mod, so is way far from the original position. It was already far, but now it is even more far probably. So yes, a lot of money, but she already doesn't have big problems about it. Also probably those 1,000 gold we got, maybe half of them would be still at our disposal. Not sure about it, but anyway, we have the money, no problem. So let's go there. And this night we are also hungry.
Not many seek conversation at this time, but you understand the weight of a sailor's words.
Okay, so this is... let's check the name of the... No name. This is sort of fake bot, probably. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, the Nelly. Yes, it's called the Nelly. So let's look inside. Hey, Sabrina.
Shiar is now a good time to talk?
Oh, she has a gift for us.
Gift for you. I've been thinking about how to reward you for saving my life. A proper reward. The pleasure of my company can't be what you had in mind. Honestly, I wouldn't be offended if you left me at the next Siltstrider port. Anywhere but Nissus would do me just fine. I don't need a reward. Oh, stop. That only makes me feel more indebted to you. Anyway, my gift is little more than an idea at the moment. For it to become something real, we need to visit MWSE-Lua. She's a clothier in Balmora. More importantly, she owes me a favor. You take a note in your journal under section Sabrina, Separation Anxiety.
Oh, so we have another little quest for her. That's super nice. But we are far from Waterfall in this moment. We are right in the island. Let me show you the big world where we are. So here is Nissus, where we first met Sabrina, and we are now here, very far in the island of I don't remember how she's pronouncing it. I will call the island Podalia. But anyway, nice ship interior, very comfortable bed here. Nobody here.
Now here's one who can hold their own. How are you?
I shall honor
Nelly.
friendship too. Admire success. Background. Call me Nelly Shan-Narok. I follow my instinct and ask questions later. Or never. I love to drink, and fight, and laugh. But cross me and I will hunt you to your grave. Vampire clan. I heard that you got rid of those
and talking
vampires.
about the vampires, basically when you first arrive in the island, originally you got a quest to kill, to get a revenge for the first people you met. Get revenge against these vampire clans. So you basically go to the island, find the vampires, kill them, and then for a lot of time that's all you had to do related to vampires, I think. So yeah, not really something that need you to be a vampire for. And so we are ready. Kill the vampire lair, clear it, and now we can go on
My
with our
pleasure, madam.
quests for
Truly.
the East Empire Company here in this remote island. Oh, let's talk about shipping.
Normally, I'd tell late wanderers to wait until dawn, but I trust you won't lead yourself astray. Shipping expenses. So, you helped us resolve our differences with the company? Surprising, considering you work for them, but thank you just the same.
And so finally we got to talk with Marlowe, which is another member of the crew of this ship. He's happy about we getting the money for them.
The company. Once in a while, they look to hire someone who will take care of obstacles to business. That's all I know about those special jobs of theirs. Group of Bosmer. You're referring to the Bosmer exploring expedition. I took them to Shiagarad not long ago for some mission of theirs. When the group returned, several of their members had been killed in battle. I had been injured by a droop while diving for pearls that same day, so I found a healer in Ebonheart, and the Bosmer returned to whoever sent them. I overheard a conversation they had about going back to Shiagarad, the fools. Overheard. One night, as I was laying atop the ship's cabin, two of them were on the deck below talking about their mission. I only heard pieces of the conversation. They seemed particularly agitated about two things, Kurtz and some hidden cave. Hidden cave. They felt Kurtz had found something. I heard them say the site and that place, but they never said exactly what it was. They were angry that neither the dangers of the cave nor misfortune from above had done Kurtz in. I don't know if this is the kind of information you were looking for. I hope it helps. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City.
So the
Background.
mystery slowly
Marlowe, Scout.
unfolds. We get more and more hints.
I found the Argonian, smoke on the water, and a shipmaster who transported the group of Bosmer to Shiagarad. Since I've talked to everyone who had been with Kurtz or the Bosmer, I will return to Zanzabaredab. There is another puzzling thing, a cave and some kind of find, a site. What is it?
Okay, so I think we need to talk with the Zanzabaredab. And honestly, I don't remember where he is. Let's look for the name. It's not. It's not a topic. So, well, let's go in the main place. Now, this is
I
the
must say,
island of Podolia, the big one, where the city is. And this city remembers me a lot of the structures of this island, how it is built. There's a lot of little places to visit and a lot of things to do, but it reminds me of another classic mod. Which I don't remember the name, but Legacy. It was a similar island with a castle on top, and it was special because I think it was the first Morrowind mod having very complex NPC scheduling. They were moving around. They started in the morning, they moved, they had different things to do, and a very, very interesting mod also. But for now, we need to go to this castle and talk with someone inside. Actually, it's too late. Yeah, we need to find a place for the night, probably. Don't remember if we have some inn here. I think so. Shack. Healer. House. Trader. Oh, here it is. The Spouter Inn. Let me check. Okay, let's go down. This is an armory. Hello, God.
Your bidding, knight?
Honor to you, Narivaran. Narivaran. I don't believe in all that superstitious.
Nina.
Always happy to chat with people I like. And I like you. Vampires. All undead are evil perversions of nature, and I would prefer not to talk about them.
Okay.
Little advice. Always try.
Yeah, we are trying to get a good night's sleep, but we must find an inn. Yeah. Because my scheduling mod is closing the other doors for the night. This is not an inn. Sorry. Shibaga.
Welcome.
How are you?
Shiar Yunin. How may I help you?
Yeah, well, we don't need you, honestly. I was looking for an... Oh, what's that? Oh, some... some bats. They are here too. People just hate them. You know, there's a setting to disable them. Very easy. Just read the mod readme. Okay, but we are sure there's an inn somewhere, and I'm not finding it. Why? Here? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Not easy to find things by night. Okay, this one. Oh, because I was looking for a different sign. Probably the sign here should be changed with something more in-like, probably. Maybe at the time there were no available signs.
The
But
scooter in.
it is written here.
The scooter in.
Yeah. Let's go inside. Hello.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
Ines, do you have some beds for us?
Good day, Shiar Yunin. How may I be of service to you?
Right.
Beds. Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold.
And honestly, prices for rooms in the test world are very cheap compared to real life. Let's see. We should. Oh, here it is. So, my companions are not coming. Well, there's not a lot of room here. Oops. Better. Okay, so yeah, let's spend the night here. Probably we need to enter the castle, so better to wait for 7 a.m. Okay, now we need to equip again our gear. And here we outside should be already.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
A sunny day, hopefully. Not very sunny, but oh, the castle is very dark, a little too dark.
Your bidding, knight?
Hail to the Knight of the Imperial Dragon. Back.
Okay, so I suppose we need to talk with Clofo or the captain here. Okay, let's go and find someone. Oh, here he is. Nafaro. Okay, so Zanzabara Dabi is the surname, not the name.
Kurtz is alive? That's very good news. Now, about this site, I think you should see the historian. Anselus Hasselblad is downstairs from the hallway. He's a scholar and researcher of Dwemer folklore who spent time with Kurtz a while back. Perhaps he can shed some light on the mystery. Lost City, Kurtz. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City, Kurtz.
Yeah, I like this one because the quest is very detailed. You have to look for information, talk with a lot of people, then you have to confront with other people, expert about something like, for instance, this historian very, very nice.
An explanation. The manager's just giving us more excuses. Bogmore. It's a swampy little place on the west coast. Not much there.
Okay, probably I have moved the island not exactly at the west, because I was trying to fill the map in the best way possible without having to move the islands even more far away from the mainland. But yeah, not hard to find. It's a very, very near island, so you can even see it in the distance. Yeah, maybe the dialogue should be taking that into account, but these are very minor things. And well, we need to find this historian, Anselus Hazelblad, downstairs. Okay. Actually, you could also remove the helmet for a while.
Your bidding, knight?
We are looking for... Captain Marius will come back.
Greetings. How do you do? Any rumors making their way here?
Oh, and they are talking to each other. I love it.
Travelers returning from Somerset say it's grown quieter, more careful. Careful in what way? Public speech is cautious, and few speak openly about anything beyond approved topics. That kind of silence is rarely natural. Definitely. Anyway, I must be on my way now.
Yeah.
Until next
Sure, you do. But I love them all because they are talking about
bidding,
things
knight?
happening in distant places. So it's believable also when you are in a completely unrelated mode. And very, very nice. Barterius Stradarius. I like the name. Oh, ooh, we have also a cat. Oh, no, not a cat. Domestic mouse, probably.
Good day. Sun's out,
But
armor's
we could also sell something here.
beats chasing
Probably. Like,
You're not the Narivaran, but you could become the Narivaran.
yeah, Sabrina, I
That'll load up
know.
your dump.
I'm already the Nervarium. We need to fix this. Okay, let's try sell some greaves.
Hope it stays quiet. Take care.
I don't think we've been introduced. I see you. I'm sure an upstanding Breton like yourself has the right papers for trading in boomer artifacts. No need for documents between friends, right?
Okay.
So, if you
Yes,
find
enough
treasure on
money.
your
We can
travels,
sell
you
something.
keep Thank you.
Something else.
You're not the Narivaran, but you could become the Narivaran.
Okay, I will remove
load up
this
your
greeting because it is obsessive, honestly. But yeah, little glitches. She has a personal armor.
If you've come across any trinkets or treasures along you, I'm sure an upstanding Breton like yourself has the right papers for trading in Boomer artifacts. No need for documents between friends, right? So, if you find dwarven treasure on your travels, you keep barterous trade Rias in mind. I will give you a fairer price than the natives, too. You know how it is. Thank you, please come again.
Okay.
You're not the Narivaran, but you could become the Narivaran.
You could get the hammer here. So basically I removed the one of the containers mod because it was really annoying about the fact of having a container inside another container, and I had to remove that. And I'm still using a good old one of the first MWSE mods done before the Lua was coming, and it is still working, a container mod done by CD Kool-Aid, and that's the little inconvenient thing. You have to first activate things when you reload the game, but it is still working very well. So at the moment I think it is still one of the best ones. It has some shortcuts compared to the other one, like the data properties are not saved correctly like the Lua mods can do, but still at least it works without having obnoxious way of trying to avoid the player putting containers inside other containers, like the Greater 7 mod is doing, because really that's super annoying. You got basically blocked over encumbered. You can't do anything anymore until you find, if you're actually able to find where you did stash a container inside another container. And if you are not able to find and fix that thing, basically you cannot play anymore. You have to stop playing that playthrough, because you can't do anything anymore. So yeah, not a very good way to ensure the player is not going having some different kind of problem in the future due to containers inside other containers. Yeah, I have to update and see if there are other good working container mods, but for now I'm happy enough with the good old CDC container mod. Anyway, what could this be? This historian
Your bidding, knight?
This is going out. Maybe he's up here? No? Maybe we have received some wrong hints? Not sure.
Greetings.
Okay, let's look this way.
Any word traveling in from beyond our borders? I've heard several minor lords.
Oh, look at this! This door
While traveling
is going
their estate.
to Atropos.
That hardly
Atropos' room,
threatens
and
each other,
Atropos is actually the nickname of the mod author.
but no
So
borders,
this place is probably very, very interesting.
responsibility.
But for now we cannot enter.
That province breeds intrigue faster than most places breed wheat. Absolutely. Well, I should be on.
Oh, this tower is super high.
Farewell.
Yeah, probably the best view of the city. But it's not a very good weather, so we can really look around. Okay, so I think I will cheat just to see a little more, like can change the weather. I could use also some scripting command, but it's hard to find the region name, so yeah, much easier to just use a cheat mod to get some clear weather. Much better. So as you can see, there are also ships around. Usual fog. Other islands. And we are not so near to the coast, so we cannot really see from here. I think I have about 90 cells of distant land. $19. But for now we need to find this historian. At least I think we have been told he should be still in
Are you
in the
need of my
castles.
services?
I don't think we've been introduced. Ah, Shiar Yunin. You're probably here about the work you've done at the Tantalus mine. Don't worry, I put the word out with the guards as you left. You'll be alright. Lost City, Tantalus mine. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City.
Okay, so this is a preview quest. Well, we had to do something maybe a little illegal. Oh, maybe. No, she's not the right one. She's selling potions and spells. also she is selling the same kind of things. Oh, but where could this historian be? Dungeon? Oh, we found him! Not easy.
What was that? You seem like very good company.
Excuse me, I was just thinking. Kurtz. I traveled with him while writing a book about Dwemer fables and legends. He was so successful at finding new sites. His latest discovery was a Dwemer door buried in some cave. He said it was rusted shut, but he quickly worked on opening it, as he was certain there was more on the other side. Kurtz would not disclose the location of this cave. He told me someone in the company would decide who should know. The supplies from the West Station were slow in coming, which hampered his efforts, but he did get the door open, only to find more caves. When I joked that perhaps he may find a lost city, he turned to me with a strange look in his eyes, and said with a serious tone, "Yes, I might well be close to the thing I've been looking for." Now, what's so important about this? Do the names Lost Rama or Most Ramo mean anything to you? Lost Rama or Most Romo? No, I haven't heard those names. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Perhaps you mean Nostromo. It's a fable. An ancient myth of a magical city created by Dwemer mages. It's my belief that this myth, like many others, was meant to teach us about mankind's limits. That he is not a god. Kurtz said to me the old woman told him about it when he was an agent of hers. After he became a station manager, he dedicated more time to learning about the legend. It became an obsession. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City. Kurtz. I traveled with him while writing a book about Dwemer fables and legends. He was so successful at finding new sites. His latest discovery was a Dwemer door buried in some cave. He said it was rusted shut, but he quickly worked on opening it, as he was certain there was more on the other side. Kurtz would not disclose the location of this cave. He told me someone in the company would decide who should know. The supplies from the West Station were Kurtz. I traveled with him while writing a book about Dwemer fables and legends. He was so successful at finding new sites. His latest discovery was a Dwemer door buried in some cave. He said it was rusted shut, but he quickly worked on opening it, as he was certain there was more on the other side. Kurtz would not Nostromo. It's a fable. Nobody has been able to locate it, and I don't think anyone's interested in trying anymore. I spoke with Hasfat and Tabilis in Balmora and Edwina Elbert in Sadrith Mora about the fable for a book 1M writing. They had wait a minute. Perhaps you mean Nostromo. It's a fable.
Okay, so
an ancient myth of a magical city created by
going in circles here.
It's a fable. Nobody has been able to locate it, and I don't think anyone's interested in trying anymore. I spoke with Hasfat and Tabilis in Balmora and Edwina Elbert in Sadrith Mora about the fable for a book. That's privileged information. Stupid hats. Nostromo. It's a fable.
Okay, he has not much to say.
Anselus told me what he knew of Kurtz. He said that Kurtz became obsessed about a fable called Nostromo, and actually thought he might find it. Now it's back to Zanzabare Dab to see what is
Okay,
next.
so we have luckily clear hint that we don't have good ideas, so better to go back and talk again with Zanzibar Dab. Okay, a little note. I don't think it's a very good idea to call a specific NPC by surname, because you can try to do this if you do it often, if you do with the other people, but for a specific person to be called only by surname is not very clear. So maybe use name and then surname together if you really want to give the surname some more importance, but try to be coherent between how you name your NPCs, so it's not really confusing.
A game at dinner.
But we need to go back there.
Your bidding, knight?
Yeah. I will
What
call
do you
him
historian
Nafar.
have to say? I see. I've been discussing the progress of the situation with the old woman. Ahem. I mean, Atropos.
Ooh.
She is our advisor, and I think that now is the time for you to speak with her.
Ooh.
I want you to follow her directions from now on. Her room is downstairs at the end of the hallway. Key to the advisor's room.
So Atropos
added
is
to your
actually
inventory.
an old lady. Did this have something?
Situation. I've conferred with Atropos about our trader, and she's concerned about him and any of his discoveries we're unaware of. From what these people have told you, I believe this mission could lead to an important site Atropos has been searching for. I want you to continue this mission under her guidance until she says otherwise.
Okay, so I have a feeling we can now enter in that door. Past that door.
The situation. I've conferred.
And also that's, now that I think about it, we have encountered another lady here called Lachesis, and if I recall correctly, that should be somewhere
It's
as
never easy.
a third one. I don't remember her name, but it's ancient Greek mythology, if I recall correctly. So yeah, we will find also the third one probably somewhere. And where is the door? Clotho, maybe? Could be that's the name? Probably. So there are references to ancient myths.
Good to see you. Hello there. Any news to share? Rumor has it that the skooma trade is becoming more rampant in Balmora. It's a scourge, really. So many lives ruined by that vile substance. I've heard whispers that even some officials are involved. Corruption is a hard beast to slay, especially where profit is concerned. Well, I must be off now. Farewell. Take care.
Okay. Bad luck.
Find someone else to bother.
Yeah, okay. So we got the key to enter, and now we can finally talk with this very, very, very old lady. Why I'm not hearing her? Maybe some bug. Need to check the log for problems. This thing about not hearing Ashiario, reading the journal and so on anymore usually happens when I am on low memory condition, because the DLR, which is making her talk, is one of the first things that has problems in that case. But let's see. No, I should have no problems, no memory problems for now. I'm just right at about 63%, so I should have still enough memory to play the sounds correctly. So yeah, I think that's some kind of conflict with how the dialogue is written, maybe something. Not in a readable form. Yeah, need to check how the dialogue is written, but let's see. So about Kurt, I'm worried that he's made a terrible mistake out there, and that some enchantment or powers of darkness have claimed him for their own. And about Garth, or someone else, former agent, she is saying that years ago he worked for me performing special missions. He showed great skill and blah blah blah. Okay. I took him under my wing. He became too old, so we gave him a job as a manager in the West Station. When I decided he should be promoted to the Northern region, I told him on my research into Dreamer science. Okay. And they're talking about the book Kaguina's Tools. Ooh. And that was when I told him of the two pioneers who laid the foundation of the Dreamer's science, Engtaus and Batuk, something like that, and their creation, the Nostromo. None of the local scholars believe it exists, but I have evidence that it's somewhere out there. Years ago I discovered a book by Eggt Knauth After translating it, I read of how he masterminded Nostromo's construction and insisted the design would make use of back to something research into enchanting. The two dreamers collaborated on creating a site possessing the two compounds, finest achievement, though I found nothing to explain what that is. Knauth wrote that when it was finished, he became fearful of what they made, so he began to limit access to Nostromo. Later books show that when the site came into the custody of Kagwarenak, Nostromo was restricted further. This led to the constructions of an outer fortress barring access to the city. Now let me tell you what's next. Yeah, better. From what these people have told you, this cave he's discovered is near the Mzuleft ruins. Oh, finally a familiar ruin. It seems he has found something in there, and I think it's the Lost Dreamers City. Ooh. So I was thinking, starting this mod, that the Lost City was the city of Podolia, the place where we are now, but it seems that Lost City is a Dreamer City. You must go to Mzuleft, find this cave, and see what it leads to. If my suspicions are correct, you should eventually come to an ancient fortress named Sulasso. This facility should lead you to the heart of the Lost City and to Kurza. See to his needs, medical or otherwise, and explain the situation to him. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. Also return any unusual dreamer artifact and so on.
Lost City.
Oh, okay. If you find the bossman, don't allow them to interfere with your mission. Okay. My sisters will give you some useful potions. I want you to return to Bogmire to see the manager. Oh, he's scanned and sabotaged the efforts of our most valued trader. And for that I want you to fire him. Literally. This scroll should assist in that task. Now go. Okay, so the left, find the cards, and then fire, literally fire the manager in the other island, the Bogmire Island. Okay, so situation, some more details about this, what's snacked, useful potions, wood elves. Okay, so we must go back to Vanafor in that Dreamer ruin, and from there we should be able to find this secret door to the Lost City, and also we have to deal with some corrupt or no more desire agent in the Bog Island. The Bog Island is nearby, so maybe it would be more efficient to go there first. Maybe also faster than looking for a hidden Dreamer ruin. But first let's go and visit
Your bidding, knight?
the Lady Sisters.
Someone watching me. I can tell.
So here is Lachesis, one of the three. I don't know how to say it in English. In Italian they are called parche, and I don't know the Greek word for that, but probably something a lot of people know very well. And yeah, we could buy some potions, but yeah, well, we have plenty of them already.
Lost City.
Oh, but they are giving us some gift, so yeah. Be talking about potions. Oh, she has no topic for this. Okay, so we get the potion from Clotho. Thank you very much. I think Sharu is ready to go now. Let's ask Latte what he's thinking about all of this.
Where to next?
has an idea.
Latte knows that some of his fellow Khajiit have a reputation for being addicted to skooma and moon sugar, but Latte himself only uses it in moderation. A reasonable amount of moon sugar can help him relax and focus his thoughts.
Yeah, okay.
Latte suggests that we find a comfortable spot to sit and enjoy some moon sugar together. Latte has an idea. Getting stronger. Latte has learned a great deal.
So I have a little problem, I think, with Latte. I resurrected him once, I think, so I have to restart his training. But all in all, he's still fine.
Where did I put that?
Okay, so let's go to the Bogmire Island first. So this island... Oh, what happened? A vampire! Die!
Bye.
Okay.
The clan greets you.
Oh!
You have killed
Oh.
Arkeen, and shall die. The Night Mother will deal with you. You take a note in your journal under section Lost City, Abduction.
We have been abducted.
Goodbye.
Oh! What an unexpected surprise. Okay, yeah, it was too easy. Where are we? The house of the setting sun? Oh, look like some tough enemy.
You're a beast.
You filthy stinking murderer. You've killed my sister. I will paint the walls with your blood. Goodbye.
are tough, but not tough enough for Shiryu. Let's see the level out of curiosity. Maybe we don't have this information. No, we need to ask the console. So the level is not always respecting how tough an NPC is, but oftentimes it is. And they are level 70, which is very, very high. They are even higher level than Shiryu is. And Shiryu has also a lot of gear and very high stats gained by practicing a lot, and also some earned extra level doing some special quests and so on. So very tough enemies. And we have some super nice gear to loot, but considering the level and the difficulty of the enemies is not really out of place, because killing 2 level 70 enemies like this is not exactly easy. So yeah, I think we will get the key here and ask our companions to get the rest of the loot. It's curious about having a vampire with a vampire slayer doing fire damage, because yeah, I don't think, maybe she was doing some internal fight against other vampires to gain the final power. Okay, Sabrina is very strong, so she can usually carry a lot of things. And this is a very nice feature for a companion.
How do you do?
Oh, a third one.
How do you do?
Plenty of enemies
What
and
are the current murmurings?
plenty of loot here.
The price of Kwama eggs has doubled since last month.
That ash storm.
Okay, let's check the health of our friend Sabrina. It's almost
House Lalu's
healthy,
price is even higher.
so she's also tough.
Nothing but green.
Without a doubt.
Okay,
On my way.
all of them are fine.
Until next time.
Now, we have killed the queen, we have a key. In theory, we should be able to open the door. Let's talk with the trolls here.
What are you doing here? With background. Little secret.
A kettle.
If someone at latest
So,
rumors. The blight
Let me
is
check
gone.
one thing. Yeah. She doesn't have the brasiers. Maybe. Or does she have them?
What are you doing here? Would you let me go free?
Yeah, I would like to, but you have no
I
options.
shall honor our friendship too.
Yeah, so mod ideas. To my knowledge, there are no Lua mods currently able to free all the vampire trials. So it would be nice to have a mod like this, where when you have killed all the vampires around the place, you can free the trials, like you can do usually with other mods, with the normal slaves. When you kill all the or better, when you find the key to the braziers or have some scroll or spells or lockpick by which you can unlock the magic braziers that are draining the slaves magic powers. So something like this for the trolls, I think, would be a good idea, and not so hard to implement, at least with the MWSE-Lua. I think also with Open Morrowind should be something not hard to do. So basically the difficult part would be just to tell the cattle people from the vampires, but not really difficult. You just check for the vampirism spells, maybe check for the cattle name, and then you have the mod ready to be implemented. Because now, Shia, you would like to free her, and yeah, and from there maybe it would make sense to have some kind of destination for these cattle people you could want to free from the previous state. Oops, she needs also some shard probably. Yeah, she does. But we can't really give it to her. I don't think so. Maybe I have a mod to do that. Let's see.
What are you doing here? Would you let me go free?
This one?
Commands. As you wish.
No. I can strip her, but I cannot give her some new dress. Okay. Yeah. That's it. This is the command mod. A mod with a precise purpose, it seems. Oh, and that one. Oh, this one had braziers. Yeah, this is probably something copy pasted, or maybe these slaves were here in this kind of old stronghold since before the vampires. Could be. Oh, another one. Oh, another dead lady, a slave with braziers. Okay, poor lady. Oh, Harry, you're not so well.
Moe. Ixi. Anna. Moe. Ixi. Anna.
Okay, let's go.
Lost City, abduction.
Ooh. Where are we? So we have been abducted by the vampires in Podolia, and now we are near Kogurun. Well, at this point, better to remain in Vandenfell, I suppose. But really, we had something unexpected happening. Love this. Ooh, a portal? Think it's... Oh... I know where we are. This is one of the I think it is one of the how is it called? Rise of House Talvani portals. We need a special spell to open it. And the lost portal activator.
Lava. Beyond sea.
And now we could use the portal to go to the main Daedric realm or Warana, and from there we have other portals we can use to reach other parts of the world. And yeah, nice to have it here. And over there we can see the stronghold of Kogurun. Okay, I have marked this to find a special shirt, probably. And yeah, not much of the Naravarian story related to this place, but all things for sure. So for now, let's decide where we want to go next. We must reach...
I got the key to the entrance after killing the Night Mother and escaped. She was just as tough as Bolmar said.
Zaleth, honestly, I don't remember exactly where it is, but should be for sure one of the Dreamer Ruins. So let's see if we have some recall, something like that. We have this. Okay, let's try this one. This one. So, in our previous adventure, we discovered some teleportation hub for the Dreamer Ruins, and I have a mark that you placed in one of these hub places, and from here we can reach 4 other places related to the Dreamer Ruins. The mod is called the Imperial Dreamer Society, and there's a quest to find these places, to activate them, and then you can use the teleportation hub like usual with this kind of mods. And I love this kind of mods because, like anything in this game, while you progress and your main character becomes more and more powerful, you sort of feel the need, and you play more mods, you feel the need to have some easy way to teleport around. But the real thing is just to earn this kind of facility, instead of just having to click a signpost and go teleport there automatically. You have to play quest and earn your teleportation hub. I love the mods for this reason, because this way you can still, when you are high level, sort of bypass traveling normally when you don't feel like it, but still have a story, have earn what you feel like powerful things and so on. Like with powerful weapons and a lot of money, you feel like you have earned these things, instead of having them from the start, just visiting a place and being able to always teleport there for free. I think that's a great thing about Morrowind mods, compared to more modern games where when you reach a place for the first time, then you can always teleport there. Anyway, from here we can go to the Imperial Dreamer Society, which is near Balmora, and it's sort of the central hub, to this place, and Inchallent and Cardampt. So, okay, we need to go to where it is. Zaleft, and honestly I don't remember where that is. So for now I will just go back to the Imperial Dreamer Society place.
A hail and hearty welcome, friend.
And as you can see, my companions all followed easily, and they landed around Xiaoyu, not over her. That's thanks to the Smart Companions mod. Anyway, from here we can go
I find you most interesting right now.
to
Please,
Arcnum something, Butungums, and left. Sorry, but I'm not very good with English, but I am even worse with ancient Dwemer names. So I think I need to get some information about the place. Where could it be? Because I don't have already a mark for it. And it's not a topic, so not easy to find something about it. But let's try. But first I will... Oh yeah, a little lower. Yeah, better. I don't know. I think I will just look at the map because it's not easy to remember where the place could be. And yeah, I think with this kind of quest where you have the player to go to a difficult to find place for which there are no links already. It's better to give in the journal a good description about where the place is. MWSE-Lua. Okay, let's try and look for it. First in the journal, like here. I think I have written it incorrectly. Ooh, actually there's a quest for it. But we have no topic about the name. Oh, so it is probably one of the first quests about finding some blueprints there. And if we find the... Oh... Okay, so should be easier now. Okay, we have this place. Not very useful, because I think the map is actually showing us the other places where we could find those Dreamer Scarab plants, but the one place where they were is no more marked, so not very useful. But at least we know that we already visited the place, and it's a matter of remembering where that is. Not super easy, but maybe let's look for the blueprints topic.
Blueprints. Edwina Albert, both of these plans seem to be for some kind of metal insect. I do not know what to make of them yet. I will keep you fully informed of any discoveries, Archmage. Edwina Albert, I believe there are more blueprints in Bethames. Edwina Albert, they seem to be the plans for some kind of large metal insect. I will have to study them further. Edwina Albert, yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Excellent work, Archmage. I will send these blueprints to Hector Pleptus at the Imperial Dwemer Society once I've studied them.
There's nothing related to the place.
The blueprints. Edwina Albert, did you drop them on the way back? Where are they? Edwina Albert, well, have you found any Dwemer plans yet?
So sometimes if you want to look for a special location and you have no topics, it's not easy from the game. This is another one. But in the mainland. So yeah, I think I would just look very fast for the place, like in the map, in the external map, like this one. Let me show you. You can go online, the maps online, the UESP site, for instance, but I can just use an old map I have locally here, because we are in Vanderfell, so should be not hard to do that. Let me show you. Yeah, I'm using this one. It is called Morrowind Interactive Map, a very old one, but still working. So we type MZA something. Here it is. Got that. Okay, so not hard to find, but honestly I did not remember the name. I remember the name, but not where it was, and it's easy to find just south of Dragonfell, basically. So yeah, a familiar one in theory, but you know, with Dreamer places it's always hard to remember. So let's go there. Okay, basically we need to reach Dragonfell, and we could go to Balmora from there, or we could just use a teleportation to the Searing Tower. Okay, just to be sure, that our current setup is working well. Let's go and try walking around through some salts. We did not crash so far, so let's see what happens. Also because it's a very scenic location, there are this super nice Dreamers society place. Near Balmora, but at the same time sort of isolated in this volcanic area. And over there we have mines, and over there we have the Sable Dragon Inn. Then we have one of the mills. Lots of things, but for now we go to Balmora, which should be not far from here. Oh, and look at this, how we went out of the fog. I love this fog. So let's get some elderflower. Xiaoyu likes the elderflowers very much because they are nice and especially useful for her. Because she can use them to make feather potions. Look how nice this place looks with some fog over the water. And we know that behind that hill there's the city of Balmora. Oh, maybe not the right direction. This fog is really making harder to navigate. And I love it. I have a very special Balmora version with very swamp-like vegetation.
You're not welcome here, Outlander. Just walk away and I will get lost. Now.
Yeah, he hates Xiaoyu.
In fashion when my grandmother was young. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. We're loyal citizens of the Empire and proud. Well, most of us.
Okay, Mage's Guild, let's save. And from here we can go to the Swing Tower teleportation hub. And from here we can easily reach Dragonfall. Also, we could sell something. Probably he's
Well,
very
I find
rich.
myself in pleasant company. Please, share your thoughts.
You're not the Narivaran, but you could become the Narivaran? What a load of goo or dung.
Yeah, we are. Actually. Okay, so yeah, we have plenty of things to sell now.
I feel absolutely great, don't worry, Shiar Yunin. Health is at 100%. You're in Dagon Fell, Shiar Yunin. It's a fishing village. Or maybe you know that already, and you aren't lost. In which case, maybe you got some question you were planning to ask me. So go ahead. Just ask, and I will answer. You looking for services here? Very few, very few. Or looking for someone in particular? Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Oh, too much.
Thank you, please come again.
Oh, Sabrina is using some of the new stuff.
You're not the Narivaran, but you could become the Narivaran? What a load of goo or dung.
Okay, I will give you back these things. And now we are going to enter Dragonfall, which is probably my most over-cluttered city because I have used some very heavy mods to fill it. So it's a sort of equivalent of Nazis for time rebuild now. Oh, but we are crashing. Low memory. It's one of the most hard to load cells probably in my setup. So, well, I will just reload for one time and see if things work. Because we already had a long stream and all that. But still, these kind of things, when you are about 70% full memory, when you try to load a super busy cell like this, sometimes you just crash because there are too many things to load at once, and when you load this kind of super heavy cells, you can easily need like half a gigabyte of memory just to load the 9 cells around, and it's very easy to fill the memory. Even if you have all the modern things to try to alleviate this kind of problem with the old engine. But after you play for hours and then try to load one of these super dense cell areas, it's not so uncommon. Also, there are other kind of problems that could happen, but those are not probably related to memory. Personally, more frequent problems I find, if we exclude the memory, are broken meshes, which are very easy to have introduced by something, and very hard to debug, because if the meshes are coming from some level at least, yeah, it's super hard to find them, because it's very random. You can have level list inside the level list and a lot of mods touching them, so very hard. But let's see. So if it was a memory problem, now we should be fine. If it was something else, oh, it was something else. So yeah, I will stop here for now until I find a different way to go here, or to find where the problem is, because we already had a long stream. So as usual, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time once I solve this kind of problem here. Bye bye.